If you know how to hire and develop the right culture as a sales manager, you'll have an easy time bolting people into the organization and having them succeeding and meaningfully contribute to your top line revenue month over month. Not only that will they contribute to your revenue, but also they'll become less of a management headache for yourself because they will have been ramped and brought into a right environment that allows them to succeed. It will also reduce your need to hire more people in the future because you'll have a higher likelihood of retaining them. I personally know salespeople, or have had from my own experience, salespeople stay in businesses where maybe the earnings aren't nearly as competitive, but they just love the management and the culture and will ride the highs and the lows, and the moment that the lead flow slows, they're not out packing their bags looking for another business to work for. And so the way that you solve this is by having your own recruitment system. Either you have your own process that you own A to Z from the first touch point all the way to hiring, or you position yourself to be at the final wave where you're doing the final leg of interviews before you make that hiring decision and deciding who or who won't be a part of the sales team. And that judgment between who or who won't is actually massively valuable to a business and will set yourself apart from most sales managers because experienced business owners know the actual cost of a bad hire. One bad salesperson costs the business a lot of money. It's going to cost you time, it's going to cost you sales calls, and that's going to be money that you're taking away from other people betting on that new person who's going to perform. I personally usually keep one salesperson for every 3 that I hire because one of them is going to stand out or look much better compared to the other 2 put alongside them. For example, I recently did a hiring round where one of our hires had a $1,400 cash per sales call booked on his calendar, while the other one had a $300 and another one had an $800. Which one of those 3 people do you think I'm going to keep? Well, the one that's obviously making us much more money. Why would I continue to bet on the 2 others who are taking calls away from that one person who can make me substantially more, or the rest of the team that was way higher in terms of performance? So part of your responsibility, or the third part of being a successful manager, is having your own process for hiring, ramping, building the culture, and managing salespeople, so that way you can not only get them to produce better, and also help them or leverage them to help the business scale.